Well, it's always something with our secretary treasurer. Here I am at the executive board meeting. It just ended early. I guess we're getting paid 8 hours for what, barely 4 hours of work, dealing with grievances. I just wanted to see the receipts, so I sent an email to the secretary treasurer and CC the international president and the local president and said, after the board meeting, can you please share with me the receipts? Well, I went up to him and said, hey, what's up? Can I see the receipts? And he said, oh, look at your email. Look at your email. I'm like, okay, just tell me what time. You have to be here at a time. What time? You look at your email. So he won't even tell me the time. So I look at my email. I'm saying, well, I see it says 16:30 hours. So I got to come back to this hellhole in 4 hours to go read these receipts when he's got them right there in the other side of the door. You know, this is the kind of thing that union leadership continues to do in Local 308, and it's not good. It's not good. It doesn't matter if you don't like me. It doesn't matter if you don't feel that you need to provide me any information. You have to do your job, Brother Cleve. You know, I even offered to get him lunch to let me see the receipts. I mean, I got to bribe the man. And of course, he's in there with Brian Spencer, and they've closed the door. I guess they're having an important meeting, you know. And, you know, this kind of inconsistency in leadership, we don't need that in Local 308 because that makes people not trust the union. This will be year 3. He has provided for me up until the past 2 months, upon my request, the receipts, how money is being spent outside of payroll for most of this time. All of a sudden, now, he refuses. And he says, well, you have to make an appointment. So, leading up to this meeting, I sent an email, can I please see the receipts? And then he responds at 4:30. So I got to come back to this pit at 4:30. So I'm preparing to sit here for 4 hours and live stream, to look at some freaking receipts. And I'm thinking right now that it's just not worth the aggravation. And I did ask him for the payroll, and I don't think he's going to provide that either. This is really bad. I know you may be saying, well, what is the problem? Why do you need to see the receipts? Well, as an executive board member, part of our duties is to approve the bills. How do we approve if we don't know what the bills are? How is the money being spent? And I think this started when I saw the tax bill, and tens of thousands of dollars are paid by our dues for property tax for this building. It's a very large building. It's got 2 stories, and there's barely 5 people working in it. It's a huge waste of money, and I have a feeling that kind of set him up. Okay, we don't want to make it easy for him to look at the bills. You know, I'm not going to sit here for 4 hours in this place. I'd probably end up killing myself. And if you saw me hanging, most likely if it was here, it was not that I did it. But anyways, yeah, it's just, and then he told me, go ahead, go podcast about it. So I said, okay, so I'm doing that now. And it's just ridiculous. It's just like a very juvenile way to handle business. I just want to see the receipts. I want to see the payroll. I'm here. Give it to me. Have it ready. You got plenty of time. And then I won't have to talk about it. But now I have to tell the members, what does he have to hide? If you're not going to show it, that means you're hiding something. That means you have something that you're worried. If the truth gets out, it's not going to look good for you. And that's what I believe is going on. So we'll, I see if there's any comments here. I don't know if this is going to show up. Yeah. But, this is sad. We're doing 4 hours of work, getting paid 8 hours. And then, me, you know what I do. I'm going home and getting ready to do our unofficial meeting. And I'm going to be returning calls. I'm going to be doing union work. But the rest, nah, they're goofy. They're in here right now. I saw the vice president just leave. I guess he's going to lunch. The president, she's in D.C., I heard. And Secretary Treasurer's in his office with, what's his face? Anyways, and here I am. I just want to see where the money is. And they won't tell me. They make everything hard. So I'll have to do another email, and it's just utterly ridiculous. There you have it. Oh, all right. How was the meeting? All done? No. So I don't know. This is so silly. Trying to see if we got Q&A submitted questions. We'll go here, I guess. I don't know. Whatever. Yeah. Yeah, I just want to see the money. I just want to see the money. Where's the money being spent? They don't want to show me. This is so ridiculous. So, as president, 1 year from now, right, let's just say I'm the union president. It would be June 1st, 2027. Every single one of you members will have all of the receipts. You will have all of the payroll. You'll have all the information sent to your email. You won't have to hope. You won't have to make an appointment to seize the secretary treasurer at a certain time, and he blows you off or whatever. And, he's got the stuff right there. I'm here. I'm in the building. Just let me see it. Don't be a jerk. And that's what he's doing. So what will we do if I'm president and he's secretary treasurer? It's probably going to happen. Well, I'm going to make sure you get this information. Now, if he fights me, I will let you all know that. And we'll put charges on him. We'll do whatever it takes. I hope it doesn't have to go to that. I hope that. Take care, brother.
All right, man. Hey, you see,
Huh?
your girl Kendra, I'll try.
Yeah, thank you.
I'll try.
Thank you, brother.
Instead of Friday, like that was Monday.
Yeah.
Got
Well,
knocked down.
yeah, appreciate that, brother. Thank you.
Try.
So, we have to have simplicity, all right? So, to make people climb obstacles, to have access to information, it is undemocratic. It is tyranny. And this is what he's doing. And Facebook says with a budget of $60, you could reach up to 240,000 people. I don't want to reach that many people. Thank you, Mr. Facebook. So there's someone knocking on the door. I guess I'll get it. I'm the only one in the room. Let's see, everybody. Who's at the door? Who's there? Who's there? Who's that? Corey Carr? You have to go through the front. I'm just kidding. Just kidding. Just kidding. I just want to see the receipts, y'all. I just want to see the money. I just want to see the money. So, you know what y'all do? How about y'all call our Secretary Treasurer right now? Call the union office and tell him to let the boogeyman see the money. See the receipts. Because he's here. I mean, this is going to go all over the world. I'm an executive board member, elected by people who clean and repair the trains. It's my job to approve all the bills. All right, Brother Cleve. Coming back? No? He's gone. I have the whole union office to myself. This Brother Tom Moore here. Oh, this is so ridiculous. This is not a union. This is a personality cult. A secret society. Yeah. A secret society. Only certain people know about the money. And they're only going to tell you a little bit.
Tell you were going to be here at 8 o'clock, and they never told me.
I did see a text about 8:30 from the president. Yeah, you might be naughty. Are you not establishing good relationships with management, sir? Okay. Oh, Jesus. Yeah. This is real, y'all. I'm just sitting here. They won't show me the money. I got to stay 4 hours. 4 hours. This is insanity. So this is a great campaign for president video, because I swear to you all, I will never, ever treat you all like they treat us. How Cleve Atkins and our presidents, these officers treat y'all, hiding the money, where the money going. I will never do that to you. I promise. I promise. You know, I mean, I'm being paid my rail car repairer rate to work for you today. And they just leave. And I'm like, just give me the receipts. Let me see the receipts. All right, come on, Brother Cleve. Show the receipts. Come on, brother. Let's get this on camera here. I guess not. Oh, there's his Brother Bryant with him. Brother James just walked out. They're like, with this guy, we gotta get him out of here. Oh, jeez. Oh, he said, FMB. He likes to call me that. He likes to call me his little B. Uh-oh, someone's knocking at the door. Who could that be? Let's see. Who is it? Corey Carr? I don't know. What's the password? Yeah. Hey, just tell them.
Those people on your podcast
Yeah.
trying to become one of them.
Yeah, trying to become one. Oh,
You're trying to become mismanagement yourself.
really? Tell me all
So how
about
do you
that.
help the members when you mismanage?
Explain
Did
that.
you apply for management?
Explain that.
Did you
Every
apply?
day.
Yes or no? Did you
Every
apply?
day.
So now you can
Every day.
mismanage?
Every day. In fact, I'm going to apply right now.
Apply.
Yeah, just like you and I can apply together.
When you become mismanagement.
Hey, man, bring it. Yeah. Oh, these people. I just want to see the money. I just want to see the money. They won't show me. They won't show me the receipt. They keep walking back and forth. They keep seeing me. They're like, you're a B. You're an idiot. You're applying for manager. Yeah, I burn that bridge every day. But yeah, here we are, still waiting for the money. I just want to know where the money is, y'all. I just want to know how the money's being spent for the month of May, April, and I think March. I don't think I got to see March. So, and I definitely haven't gotten to see payroll. And I haven't gotten to see the other administrative salaries. It would be good to know these things. I'm just sitting here all by myself now. See? But they're behind those doors. What could they be talking about? All right, what do we do about him? Do we call the police? Do we drag him out? Do we call Nora and the GMs? This bad guy, he won't leave. He wants to see the money. Oh, Mr. Police Officer, there's this angry person in our union hall, and he wants to see our money. Man, I wish I could see y'all comments. I think you're posting comments here. Let's see. Oh, I see someone's watching. I see people watching. So what do those of you who are watching, what do you think about this? I used to be able to get to see the receipts after our board meeting every month. All of a sudden it stopped. He said, no, you're not going to see it. You're going to have to make an appointment. So I make an appointment. I say, after the board meeting, please show me the receipts. And he says at 6:30 or 16:30, sorry, 4:30. We're military time. Even in the union, they talk like freaking managers. So, but here I am. I'm here. Let me see the receipts. Why do I have to come back here? You know. So tell me, those of you who are watching, what's the big deal? Why is it I could see the receipts before, but now I can't see them anymore? Is that just? What about the other administrative salaries? It's almost $1 million. I've been asking about it since last April. And our Secretary-Treasurer is not providing it. I mean, do you think that's right? I see a lot of you dipping off. It's like, yeah, I don't want to be seen. I won't call you out. I see you're watching. But, it's kind of like, it's sad. There's just no reason why you can't provide me the receipts. There's no reason why you can't provide me who got paid almost $1 million. There's just no reason unless it's for a nefarious reason. Unless there's something that would be detrimental to certain interest groups. We can't do this as a union. It's not right. The members need to know. at least the executive board members should all see the receipts. It should be passed around. They don't even do that. I'm the only executive board member that wants to look at this stuff. These people, they don't want to look at it. And frankly, I think they're scared. I really do. Because they see what happens to me. They're like, well, let's see what happens to him. Let's see what happens to them. You know, and they see that. I don't want that to happen to me, so I'll just be quiet. But those of you who are board members, and you know I'm right, you know you should be looking at these receipts. You know you should be looking at payroll. Yet you don't say anything. That's not good. What do you have to lose? Favors from the union presidents? Favors from the manager? Because we know the union presidents and the managers are very close. So, you know, they talk to each other. Yeah, this guy's giving me trouble. That union rep's okay. That one's not okay. But what about the members? What do you think the members think about you not wanting to look at the receipts in the payroll? You know? It's treason. It's treason. All of you. And I know you don't mean to do it, but that's what you're doing, because what's happening is the members' money is not accounted for. The members' money is being spent on unknown persons for unknown causes. And the union belongs to the members. It doesn't belong to Cleve Atkins, Penny McCoach, James Battle, Mark Weems, whoever, me. It belongs to you. Sad. I see people dipping off. But yeah, those of you who just tuned in, I just want to see the money. And they won't show me the money. It's all secret. Hidden behind the doors, in the closets. Whatever they're spending it on, we don't know. The general fund is higher than it's ever been, in my recollection. And I started in 2018. And that's good. You know, but from the notes I took, we're spending almost as much as we're taking in. So we're going to have to keep increasing dues. And frankly, a lot of the part-timers are really hurting. Everybody's hurting financially, but a lot of part-timers are hurting. And they're saying, look, I can't afford these dues. I don't want to pay them. So we're signing up lots of new people, mostly part-timers. But we're losing people too. And it just seems to be a lot of people are feeling like they're being ripped off. You know, this is what they tell me. And when you have situations like this where I can't look at the receipts without excessive burden, members aren't going to trust us as union officials. You know, so I want to tell you all that as a union official, you know, I can apologize for myself, and if I've ever let you down, definitely let me know. But I can't really apologize for them because I'm here. I'm reminding them of what they need to do. So they're choosing to ignore me. They've left the building. You know, and they told me, yeah, Plead back and told him, go podcast. So that's what I did. I mean, you know, when you all tell me to do something like that, and I ain't even thinking about doing it, I'm gonna do it. So no one control me better than me. But it's a lot of arrogance, you know, and a lot of disrespect to the members. And, you know, it has to stop. It's not necessary. You know, if we open up everything to the members, all information, with the exception of, you know, personal, private information, you know, about specific members and officers, members will begin to trust and feel a part of their union. But right now, when you have crap like this, where I can't see the receipts, where they put obstacles in for just constantly make it hard for me to do, it's just bad. It's corrupt, you know. Yeah, very disappointing. See some people watching. You know, this is the kind of thing that just makes people quit, right? It's like, why would I even be an officer in this thing? I can't even look. You got people thinking of running for office, and they're thinking, God, I'm going to be in a union where I can't even look at the financials without doing what Brother Eric does. Like, a lot of people don't want to do this. They don't want to put their face on the internet. You know, I mean, my funny looking face, it's pretty pathetic, you know. It's like, I don't want to look at myself, you know, but here I am. Nobody wants to really do that. Nobody really wants to have to fight and struggle just to know the facts about the financial standing of our union. You know, nobody wants to do this. Really. I mean, I do it because, like, I'm in it so deep now. Might as well just go all the way, you know. So I'll just say when I have that chance, you know, as a president, this will never happen. I will never do this to you. This exclusivity, this secret society, nah, that ain't a union. We're not going to keep this going like this. Yeah, so it's 1 o'clock now. It's sad, man. And on the other side of that door is the receipts. And you know what their behavior reminds me of? It reminds me of the CTA mismanagers that I deal with. They're obstinate. They are ignorant. They are rude and controlling. And part of that controlling is they punish. They like to punish. They like to make examples of people. When we deal with grievances, you know, and we're dealing with issues, working conditions, we're told by our Vice President, Mark Williams, we must not be emotional. We're told by our President, Penny McCoach, we must not be emotional. Tell me. I'm in the building. He's got the receipts. Not letting me see the receipts, it's totally emotional. He's acting totally in his emotions. There's no logic to it. Let's see. If so-and-so's here early and I have what they need, let me give it to them. If I've been providing this information for them every month without an issue, occasional tantrums, but generally without an issue, it shouldn't be an issue this time. It should never be an issue. You know, and this is the Amalgamated Transit Union, Local 308. This is the kind of crap we have to go through as officers. Who's going to run for this crap? Unless they're president, right? Nobody. So they're banking on me giving it. And I can't stay here. I gotta go. I gotta go. And I don't want to come back. Frankly, this place turns my stomach, everything about it. And I know you members that came today, if you're on the call, I see one of you. You know this place is not good for the spirit, the mind, or the body. You know, and not a day goes by that I say, I don't need this crap. I don't need it. You know. But you know, I got a pretty good job at the CTA, and I want to fight to keep it because I know they want to take it from me, and they want to take it from us. They want to make us all part-time. They want to make a second chance program for people in my department. I see it all coming. I see, you know, the paid sick leave waiver. I see all this stuff. They're always trying to punish us and take. And so I stay in this because I want to fight at least for myself, you know, and because people will tell you, oh, you do too much, Eric. Some have told me, they don't deserve you. You're always out there. You're doing more than any of them are doing. That's what some people say. I don't know if that's true, but this is what some people say. They say, you don't need to keep subjecting yourself to this crap. And I do think about that, you know, but that's no reason to quit. Who am I really? I'm nobody. Like they said, I'm just an idiot. A B, you know. A mismanager. He called me a mismanager. What else do they call me? Clown. Effing liar. Sharon Green called me a sellout. She said, I'm a sellout too. I said, well, Sharon Green, if I'm a sellout, then you're Harriet Tubman. Oh, where are you, Sharon Green? I would expect you to be watching this video. I expect to see your name, you know. Okay, not yet. Someone's gonna text her. The boogeyman's talking about you again. It's kind of fun, I have to tell you. You got to take this crap and just kind of roll with it and just laugh. Like they're knocking on the door, right? And I'm like, what's your password? I don't let them in. You say, Corey, it's Corey Carr. I was like, Corey Carr who? I let them in. But you know, these people are like, they're so Oh, God, it just... Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna see the money, y'all. I don't think I'm gonna see the receipts. Yeah. I hear some talking. Oh, that's Brother James in his office. They got these offices, they just close the door. What a joke. It's, it's a company union. It's owned by the CTA. We are owned by the CTA. The only way to change that is for the members to take control of it. A lot of you say, oh, we need an outside union. We need an outside. We need this. We need the IBEW. We need the Teamsters. We need the carpenters. We need the upholsterers, the blacksmiths, the iron workers. Y'all need to read these contracts of all these outside unions you're talking about. Now, it's true, you cannot be an officer in the Amalgamated Transit Union unless you are employed at the place or one of the places that are represented. But look at the contracts of the Teamsters at the CTA. Look at the contracts of the IBEW. Look at the contracts of the carpenters. Look at the contracts of the painters. They all have a waiver for the paid sick leave. There's one contract that doesn't have the waiver, and it has paid sick leave in it. Yes, I found it. I did a Freedom of Information Act request, and I found that there's a small group of workers known as project managers. Project managers. And they're represented by Teamsters. So the Teamsters represents different workers at the CTA, bus and rail. Yet some of the members have paid sick leave and the others were waived. Isn't that something? So those of you who say, we need an outside union, it ain't an outside union that makes the difference. It's a union that the members control. That's the union we need. That's what I intend on helping you achieve as president if you elect me November 17th. You know, look at this building here. Look at, there's a mailbox there. And a beautiful, beautiful mural. You know, and I think that this mural is just makes Local 308, the building, nice. It's the only redeemable part of this building. Extremely expensive building. It's not worth all the money we're paying in property taxes. We need to downsize. We need to sell this thing. We'll probably take a loss, but it's a lot for very little. And it's far away. It's far away. And there's not a really good meeting facility. We meet in a garage. You see how comfy this room is? But we meet in a garage on hard metal chairs. And look at these chairs. These are for the board members. What makes, they're kind of falling apart, frankly, but, what makes the board members deserve to have comfy chairs and the membership has hard metal chairs? I visited the Union Hall for the Bakers, Confectionery, and Tobacco Workers Local. And their meeting room was about the size of this, maybe twice the size. And every chair was cushioned. It was padded. It was comfortable. So the members, no matter who they were, they had a comfortable place to sit in that meeting hall. I think the members' comfort is more important than the comfort of the officials. These are big offices in here. They're very big. So they have sofas in them. I've been told that one has a bar. Just imagine that. If you work at the CTA and in the locker room, you got a locker with a bar in it. What do you think would happen? Not good. And that's the interesting thing. All of us officers are still employees. Unless we're retired, we're still employees at the CTA. So, technically the CTA, if we step on a property, a CTA shop or terminal or station, manager could say, hey, we got a reasonable suspicion that you're intoxicated. We have to test you for drugs and alcohol. So I could be a full-time officer and be on all kind of drugs, but I could still be dropped. So that made me wonder, that's why they don't visit. It's got to be. I could be wrong. It's all conjecture. I see y'all following. I don't see comments, so I don't know. Maybe I'll see them later. I guess I'm going to go. So anyways, tonight at 7:30, I'm going to hold a unofficial membership meeting on Zoom, and you all are invited. And I see some comments here. And just if you want to know, if you want the invitation, I'll put it here in the comments later. Let's see, Sister Kendra. It's sad that you sit in there and you're the only one fighting for the members. Yeah, I just want to see the money. He says, I got to wait. Sister Kendra, he said, I got to wait till 4:30 to see the receipts. You say their behavior is childish, very ignorant. Well, I appreciate you. Thank you, sis. Did you ask the last time? Yeah, I did. And I actually put this in email, too. And he said, didn't you see the time? And I'm like, nah, what time was it? He's like, look at your email. I mean, he wouldn't even, I'm sitting there face to face with him, Kendra. He won't even tell me the time. He said, look at your email, look at your email. He's such a boss. You know? Why do you talk to me that way? I'm just going to tell the members what you're doing. You know? It's sad, you know. It's sad. I just want to see the receipts. I just want to see the payroll. You know? And none of the other officials want to see that money. It's like they don't want to know, you know, they don't want to, and I think it's because they worship the so-called top officers so much that they feel if they want what I want, or if they say something that I say, they're not going to get any favors. And that's typically it. Nothing will be said out loud, but they know what's coming. And the presidents will do that. You say, I see you liked Brother Basir's post on Facebook last Tuesday at 7 p.m. And they're like, yeah, but I don't like his approach. Well, if you want any favors, if you want any time off, you better leave that dude alone. And they'll do that. This has been told to me. So to look at the money, to try to see the finances, what are you trying to do? Why do you need to see the money? That's just something Eric Bashir does. Now, you want to do it too? Well, you not good. That safety you got, I'm not going to call the manager to have it removed. And that's what'll happen. People have told me, yeah, you know, I got this safety, I had this phone in my hand, everything, while I was out there on the front line, on the platform. She just called and got rid of it for me. I said, really? I'm on lunch, and I get 2 safety violations. And she defends them. Man, good for you. Yeah. The good thing is, I have my officer reports. So those of you, when you see me, I'll have something to give you. But yeah, tonight we're gonna have a unofficial virtual union meeting, and this is a kind of a prototype of what we can do if I'm president. And we can have, here's the nice thing about membership meetings, according to the bylaws, they can be called at any time. So you have a monthly one that you got to do, but you can have additional ones, you know. And I think when it comes to spending, when it comes to the money, all these things, action, collective action, contract, campaign, we can have lots of meetings, you know, and polling, we could do it. We could do so many things simple online that would save money, it would be efficient. And they just refuse to do it. But I do it for you all as an officer. And so there's no reason why I can't do even more if I'm a full-time officer. Yeah. Well, I guess that's it. It's 1:15. I don't think I'm gonna see these receipts at all. I don't think he's gonna budge at all. I'm gonna have to sit here till 4:30 p.m. and I'm just gonna throw in the towel. I'm gonna tap out. You won this one, King Kong Cleve. You won this one. Good job. Good job. Hiding the money from me. So I will reply all to your email about 4:30 and say, I'm sitting here outside waiting. It's an inconvenience for me to have to come back when you have it right there and you've always provided it without any issue. You know, there we go. All right, y'all. Catch you tonight, 7:30. We'll check your email for the registration. If you're subscribed, you have the registration right there. Make sure you register so you don't miss the meeting. And we'll do an update. Sister Kendra will be on there too, and we're going to talk about her situation. Long story short, I'll just tell y'all straight up. Her grievance regarding being laid off, out of service, was denied. And even the lawyer backed it up. And it's just so frustrating. So I have some notes I need to get to Sister Kendra so she can be ready, because she's going to present a little bit. And we're going to need the members to show up on June 9th. We have Sister Kendra. We got other sisters and brothers whose grievances were denied for arbitration by my fellow officials. And we're going to want you to show up at the Tuesday membership meeting on June 9th at 6:30. Come on down. Please overturn these people. It's so important that we do this. They're gonna say you can't. It's not winnable. This excuse, that excuse. It's always an excuse, unless it's one of their friends or relatives. Ooh. I see they're coming in with lunch. There's always an excuse, except when it's a friend or a relative. It's always an excuse. But I definitely need to get home then, because I gotta get these notes here for her. And I spoke with another one who was. They wrote her up because she had to take care of a sick child, and I'm like, well, that's illegal now in Illinois. Why are we letting them get away with it? And it's just like there's just no interest. I mean, I push it, and Brother Mark kind of gives and gives a little bit, but it's not. It's kind of contradictory because he agreed that it's illegal many months ago when I brought it up. Well, why are we still letting it happen? And so now the issue is we're going to give it to our attorney, our union attorney, and then he's going to go find out to see if the CTA really is in violation of it. So, I need to email him my blog about that, which I was just about doing before I was brushed aside to look at the money. And he's going to look into it to see if the CTA is really violating the law. I mean, it's goddamn, you don't need a lawyer to interpret some of this stuff, but good. Maybe we'll get some movement on it. Anyways, I gotta go. In fact, I feel sleepy now, just sitting there. All right, y'all. You can.